The NYPD is asking for help finding 3 suspects accused of attacking police in Times Square on Friday night with makeshift weapons, including an umbrella, a basketball. What happened on Friday night was horrific. The officers, thankfully, are okay. 5 of the other suspects are in custody.
Our detectives got right to work and within hours identified members of a violent group known as Los Diablos de 42, a subset of Tren de Aragua. Several of them are listed in our gang database, and that's one of the reasons that we caught many of them so quickly.
Sources tell Fox the youngest suspect is just 12 years old. The New York Post reports that he was arrested last year when he was 11. The accused ringleader behind robberies in Central Park. NYPD Chief of Department John Chell joins me now. Good to have you back, Chief. Thank you for coming in today. I know you guys are busy. I guess there's a frustration on the part of New Yorkers as to why we can't round up these kids and get them off the street.
Well, we've been dealing with them for 2 years with Tren de Aragua. Same situation. These are violent. We call them kids. We like the kids are not violent, but they are. They're 12 to 19-year-old kids that are doing wolf pack robberies. Can you imagine being surrounded in Central Park by 10 of these kids? Or on the subway like we show videos today? Yep. We have to come to the realization that some kids are very dangerous to our society and they have to be taken off the street and rehabilitated. One of the kids we arrested, of the 5 so far, back in November, tried to rob a 77-year-old woman of a chain on the subway. And when he couldn't get it, he pushed her onto the tracks.
Why was he back out on the street?
The juvenile justice system does not work in our city to the extent that it could. We want to help all kids. We don't arrest any kids, teenagers. But again, like I said, we got to come to the realization some of these kids are extremely
Why can't they be deported?
Dangerous.
These kids are here illegally, correct?
Right, correct. We are firm in our stance from the mayor to the police department. We don't care about your status. Your status is criminal. You serve your penalties, you go to jail for your crimes, and then if you're a migrant on top of that, you forfeit your right to be here. You should be removed from our city, from our country.
So why aren't they?
It's the process that I don't know why it's not working.
ICE, sanctuary laws, what's holding you back from, I mean, this group, if they're connected to Tren de Aragua, that is now considered a terrorist organization in this country. Isn't that enough to get them out?
Well, our sanctuary city laws are there. We cannot enforce civil enforcement. We can't. We work with our federal partners every day for criminal investigations, and when that takes place, that can take its course. But as far as the civil deportation, we are not allowed by law. We cannot. Under no circumstances are we allowed.
So there's a mayor's election coming up. Do you think that will change?
Well, listen, our mayor, Eric Adams, he's clear on this. He wants to be able to remove violent people from our city, regardless of who you are, right? Jail or let's
go over this again, because I just really want to understand. So these kids are throwing projectiles at police officers. They're robbing old ladies on the subway, surrounding people in Central Park. Why have we found them? And if we can round them up based on the fact that they are criminals, and you say the mayor wants to remove criminals, why can't we remove them?
Well, the criminal piece, they have to remove and go to, in this case, juvenile detention secure facilities until they serve their time in that arena. What ICE does outside of that, that's what they can do. We can't help with the deportation.
But they can all be sent to the juvenile center.
Absolutely.
If they're apprehended.
We need the judges to say, no probation where you can walk out. Some of you have to stay in a secure juvenile facility so they cannot harm New York City. These are our families, our friends, our kids. This is not acceptable under any circumstance. And when you walk through the timeline of what happened the other night, our cops standing there for a post, a big boxing event going on.
Outrage.
And Wolfpack tries to attack 3 kids. We get pelted, but our gang database allowed us to know who they were within hours.
Which some people want to get rid of, including someone who is second in command in the city, right?
Our city council wants to get rid of our gang database.
Yeah,
our gang database saves lives.
Wake up. Okay. Thank you, Chief. Thank you very much. Let's hope you can, your guys can round these young people up so they're no longer a threat to them or anyone else. Thank you very much, Chief.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.